How could new technology make the mining sector more green, clean and safer for people working underground? That's a question that's brought me to Peel-based business Murray Engineering. Today, I'm going to take you inside Murray Engineering to check out how they're developing technology that makes use of renewable energy and automation. Let's go.
Murray Engineering is a diversified products and service supplier to the mining industry predominantly. It's not just mining, but I'd say it would represent around 70% of our work. The rest is filled up with civil infrastructure, and we're also getting into the renewable energy space. We're a little bit different to other companies in that we offer the full suite of services. So some companies will be focused on just electrical or just mechanical, whereas we cover all facets. So our 7 predominant divisions are electrical, mechanical, labour hire, controls and automation, fabrication, pumping, and also products and sales. We do need to invest in new technology. Our customers come to us with different problems, and we have the smarts, the engineering team, to conceptualise, design and come up with a solution for effectively what our clients' problems are, and that's the exciting part of the business.
We are currently doing a very exciting project. We're developing electric vehicles, not just any electric vehicle, but one that is very suited for the mining industry. As you know, mining is a very harsh environment. There's a very high level of safety, and of course with a high level of automation as well. My name is Dr. Max Ong. I am the Innovation and Technology Manager at Murray Engineering. I've always had an interest in mechanics, electronics, even from a young age. You start by pulling things apart and miraculously being able to put them back together. My background is engineering. I did a PhD in systems engineering, covering control, automation, electronic systems. A very big challenge in the underground mining industry is diesel particulate emissions. It's basically exhaust gases and the tiny little diesel particles that come in exhaust gases that can be harmful to your health. So we're working on electric vehicles to reduce that amount of emissions, which is also great for the environment because we do reduce our use of traditional fuels such as diesel and petrol. As part of developing our electric vehicles, in our engagement we realized that our customers are very conscious of being able to apply renewable energy in their day-to-day operation. So very much the plan for our electric vehicles is that the customers can recharge them every day using solar or wind energy. What is unique about our batteries are that they can be charged very, very quickly. For example, a regular road car would take normally 8 to 10 hours to charge, basically overnight. What we are working on here at Murray will allow our electric mine vehicles to be charged within 10 to 15 minutes. That is quite a breakthrough for the entire industry.
Electric vehicles are pretty neat. Compared to diesel vehicles, they're faster, quieter, they emit less heat, and they vibrate less, meaning less wear and tear. The main advantage is electric vehicles produce 0 local emissions, making a big difference to air quality underground. Another big upside of electric vehicles is that the energy can be generated by wind and solar, something which is plentiful here in Western Australia. Through the charging process, energy is stored in rechargeable batteries, which then powers the motor. A heap of electric control, thermal and battery systems work together to make these vehicles go.
I'm very passionate about automation and have been involved in the creation of automation for the best part of 2 decades. But what I have found personally is that automation has actually created more jobs, because I think you must remember that someone needs to design these systems, manufacture them, sell them, and most of all, once they're out there, a lot of jobs to maintain and operate them. So in my experience, many people have learned new skills, it's created new jobs and a lot of exciting prospects out there, and very satisfied people working with these new technologies. Of course, innovation is not always easy. It's called research and development because we do make mistakes, but each time we make a mistake, we learn and we improve and we just make it better.
We have a bit of a motto that if you don't invest as a business, you're not going to be here for the long term. So we realised that as well as our baseload work, we need to invest in these new technologies with our clients and suppliers to really be here for the long term, which we plan to do. Our staff is really diverse as well. So I think of our 400 strong staff, probably 85% are tradespeople. The remainder could be a 17-year-old trades assistant through to an engineer with a HT or a doctorate. So the main thing is attitude and a willingness to learn day one. From there, you know, the company and the mining industry really can take you anywhere you want to go. It's a really exciting industry, ever evolving, and we as a company are there to supply and support that.
I've been with Murray Engineering for nearly 10 years now. I actually started in the field as a technician, and over time further educated myself, grew with the group. It was a bit of a leap, to be honest. I took this job unwillingly, knowing what I was going to get myself into. That next week I was in New Zealand commissioning one of the first autonomous systems, and then probably a month later into Africa commissioning one of the very first autonomous systems in Africa.
The vision is the continual growth, but then the investment in those R&D projects that are going to give us that growth in the medium to long term. The really exciting stuff with the electrification of vehicles, the reducing the carbon footprint that everyone's getting involved in at the moment and we're supporting and supplying. That's really the vision. The vision is to continually invest in those products and services that are going to keep us here for the long term.
In the future, working on a mine site could look completely different. Operators could move from the driver's seat to the control room, and the air quality underground could be transformed by removing the need for diesel. Whatever happens, it starts with the engineers who conceptualise and design the systems. It's so great to learn from Murray Engineering that there are people working right here in the Peel region to make this happen.